today's show, we do happen to have a new sponsor. Shout out to SeatGeek, who this show is brought to you by today. Y'all see the logo right above the homie's head over there. And for those of you that aren't familiar with SeatGeek, man, we talking about the top rated ticketing app in all the world. I mean, was it 28 million downloads? It's crazy. I mean, it's the one-stop shop for tickets. I mean, when you're talking about live events, we know we got big time action right here in Pittsburgh, baby, but not just on the football field. College hoops, we got daggone concerts coming to town, all type of things. I mean, it's a pretty dope situation. And I mean, they got this cool little app too, Deke. I don't know if you know this, Deke, but I want you to y'all see the app, right? What's the recently viewed event I got started up there? What's started up there?
You going to the P?
What's that over there, man? You know what I mean?
UNC?
Come on, man. Shout out. All right, shout out. But you know, if we're going to do it, Deke, if we're going to talk about them, we got to have a promo code. Y'all see it right there. It's MOATS. If you use that when you download the app on your first purchase, you will receive $20 off. It doesn't matter what ticket you get. And that's the other cool part. They tell you, hey, man, it's the high value seat, low value seat, whatever in between. But if you put that promo code in, you will get $20 off. So if y'all traveling to Pittsburgh, we know we got a couple of home games left. Rock out. We know college-wise, though, we got plenty of hoops action going on. And if y'all down for the concerts, I think Mariah Carey's coming to town. You know what I mean? Okay. One of them things, get your sing on or something like that. But either way, shout out the SeatGeek, all right? Man, I thought it was dope, man. Obviously, it was pretty much a Steelers Hard Knocks feature, or Steelers Hard Knocks with cameo appearances from like the Browns, the Ravens, and the Bengals. But I thought it was a vibe, though, man. For me, man, I'm enjoying people getting a chance to see Coach Tomlin behind the scenes in the work spot, man, how he addressed that, whether it's the team meetings, the locker room type stuff, man. I think that's cool for non-players to see and hear how he talks to people. You know what I mean? But as a whole, I think it's a dope thing, man. In terms of how it's been shot, in terms of the first episode, it didn't, like you said, reveal too much. And I'm glad, because that was my concern, that it was just free flow and everything is shown. And part of that is because of the Giants thing that we all witnessed. But it was also good to hear that from Benny. Yeah, we do have some editing power with that. But as a whole, man, I was digging it, man. How'd you feel about it?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah,
Tomlin was a star. It felt like, even from the start, at the beginning of the episode, our coaching staff, and Tomlin's obviously, Tomlin's obviously a big part of it, but even just our coaching staff from top to bottom, whenever they were meeting, I think that was the beginning defense, right? Yeah. The defensive coaching staff. You had like Aaron Curry in there, D-back.
Shout out to AC. Yeah.
But you had all those guys in there, and with how they came off compared to the other coaching staffs, it's like, we got a competent group here. The other ones just it came off as tryhards, especially the one Browns dude.
You're in the playoffs.
Trying to swear like every other word. It's like, all right, bro.
You want the playoffs?
Is this really getting your point across?
You want the playoffs? We're in the playoffs now. You want the playoffs? We're in the playoffs. I ain't like none of that, bro. All of it was lame.
Yeah, so I think we came off really good. Steelers as a whole, the players. I mean, Russ. Yeah. Showing how he interacted with the players, like in the game, his energy, bro. And obviously playing well helps with that. But our coaching staff, Tomlin, and what's funny is, as Beanie alluded to, Tomlin doesn't want to be a part of this at all. But secretly, this could end up being one of the better things for him in the Steelers organization long term, because how many players are watching this and thinking to themselves, man, I really want to play for that dude.
It's so many players that want to play for him. It could be
such a great marketing tool for us. For the next however many like free agency periods, and I guess maybe even draft. Although draft is the team picking the player.
But we got to keep him though. You know, we got to keep him.
Yeah, right.
There's people wanted to fire him just 6-7 months ago, man. You know how that go.
And we already know Tomlin is well respected amongst players, not only in Pittsburgh but across the league. That people want to play for him. Like there's a draw there. But I think
now you're going to actually like see
it up even more. Yeah, exactly.
Because up until this point, it's word of mouth. You got to hear former players talk about what our experience is like with him. And we do some justice, but we will all be the first to say we don't feel like we do it nowhere near enough. And now you're getting a chance to see why dudes talk about him the way that they do, why he's so detailed. Also, I mean, the part that stood out to me I loved was the Herbig thing, because they showed the whole build-up.
Yeah. From
early in the week. Yo, this the matchup, man. I'm setting the table. You know what this is. And all through other practices, I'm letting you know this what it is. So when you see it on game day, it's like, not only has it been something that you identified and you knew was going to be impactful, you also found a way to motivate this kid. And I don't know if you caught the subtlety of it. You hear Russ after the play. Everybody's high-fiving him. Russ like, yo, you caught it. Herb, you caught it. Because Coach T won't just challenge you privately. He's doing it in the big room so everybody knows this week coming in here, if we win, you're a big part of it. If we lose, you're a big part of that as well, because this the matchup we got to have. I mean, I stole 5-star matchups from Coach T. This is what he break down. He'll let you know, yo, this matchup right here, we got to have this one, man. And this is why, da-da-da-da-da. So, man, to see that and then for Herbig to actually go out there and execute it the way that it did, I thought that was one of his, like, real shining moments as well, man. And I also like the interaction with GP.
Yeah.
You need that.
I think it showed that even though we still might not get it all the way, there is a certain dynamic between Tomlin and Pickens where Tomlin gets him.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he defended him so many times in these press conferences where you're thinking to yourself, from the outside looking in, like, how could you keep defending this guy?
Yeah. The playmakers, man, they treat them like rock stars. They're just different.
And I thought
okay.
You know how TG was saying Tomlin's like a wide receiver whisperer, because you got the whole saying like there's dog whisperers out there and stuff.
But that's his background. He's a wide receiver.
I was gonna say it actually kind of makes sense whenever you look back to what he was doing in college, because he was a wide receiver.
That's him.
If there is one position he gets more than
like the temperament of it, like 1,000%. Yeah, that's his. He know that. We call him a defensive-minded coach because that's what he became most famous for from a coaching standpoint. But yeah, he's a former wide receiver. Yeah, shout out to Coach T, man. But I thought it was just a dope episode, man. And then obviously you get some of the cool, all right, showing the Hayward household on Thanksgiving. Like, that was a vibe. We joked about that a little earlier.
They scripted that up.
Hey, man, let them live, man. Let the boys live, man. Let the boys live,
man.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not wrong in doing so with Thanksgiving.
What did I tell you, though? I say, man, don't you trip now. The brand is about to go up. Nimbus is going up. I see you, my dog. Shout out to Cam. I see you. I see you.
Cam's like behind the cameras, probably.
Hey. He in the big boy beat. You see it?
Stuff. What are you guys thinking on this show?
Hey, how y'all like with this right here, man? This school right here. Hey, shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to my dog, man. But no, as a whole, man, I thought it was a vibe, though, man. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Now, I personally don't anticipate us being as heavily. Live. Yeah, it's live, and that's the thing that's exciting.
Quick turnaround.
Seriously.
I didn't think they were going to get that Sunday game.
Yeah, they already had that in there. Like,
they weren't quick enough to get the Monday night, but damn.
So that's my thing. I'm like,
they got the 4 o'clock game.
I think they'll probably have
too.
Right, but they'll definitely have that Bengals or not Bengals. They'll have that Browns one probably leading off then.
The Browns Monday night.
Yeah, because that was the late night one, and from there kind of.
And then we play the Browns, so
so it kind of flows into it.
Same situation as we just had going up against the Bengals and being featured.
But yeah, I like it though, man.
Oh, it's sick.
I like us, awesome. Man. I like us, man. So no, shout out to Hard Knocks though, man. Shout out to episode 1, and we'll see how it continues to go, man. But as a whole, definitely liked that vibe right there. All righty. Next,
hold on.
What you got?
In relation to Hard Knocks, Black and Yellow, Texas Steel said, hot take. Mike T, low-key, loves Hard Knocks.
So put it like this, man. I think all of us have, in terms of from a professional standpoint, man, as much as you are annoyed at times with what you have to do from a media perspective, you still do, like every human, you do like to get the reactions of, man, people saying I look good, people saying I'm doing good. Like, it does still feel good. So for him, I don't think he's enamored with cameras following him around, because for him, it's not just the invasion of privacy. He's also trying to prepare for a game. He's also trying to protect, from a strategy standpoint, that type of stuff as well, man. So it could just, for him, be more of a nuisance, but he got a wife, he got kids, and all of them still feel and hear what everybody says about their husband, their father, whether it's on social media, whether it's in person, whether it's live. So it's like, in that standpoint, it's like, I'm sure he feels good that, me just being me is going to win even more people over because I know who I am. But I don't think he's like getting caught up on it either, though, because like I said, he's trying to win a championship. But,
Black and Yellow, Texas Steel. He's on a heater today.
Shout out to Black and Yellow, man.
Cam already had the camera set up at his house.
I'm trying to tell you. You know what time it was, bro. But we called that early. I was like, hey, man, Cam, don't be playing. He going to be right. My dog gonna be good. Yeah, I like what I was saying, man. Like what I was saying, man. Shout out to the homie. All right.
Marlon Humphrey, he's punching at the air. He's waiting for his airtime.
They just ain't won yet. He got to get. They didn't get right. He said, "Yo, they."
Well, hopefully they don't.
I'm with you. Go cold for the rest of the year. All right. But like I said, man, we'll see. Like I said, what's next with Hard Knocks, man? Who they decide to feature. But you already know, man. Black and gold, man. We running things. So,
yeah.
I like.
Yeah, we came off really good. I think from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Coaching staff, Tomlin, players, get the win.
Based off of what you saw, who don't you want to play for just yet? If you of the big four, how would you rank them? Who you playing for? Who you don't want to play for?
Yeah, I mean Tomlin won. Harbaugh was a little stale. Not even in front, okay. But I think you go off reputation. You give the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Put him 2. And then between Zach Taylor and we didn't get much of Stefanski, right?
Yeah, barely. We just got the whole
I think he's a better coach than
like the
Taylor.
Playoffs. You want the playoffs? You're in the playoffs.
I think you put Stefanski over Taylor.
Taylor looked like he was struggling to like hold a room. I don't feel.
And I don't even think Taylor's a bad coach. It's just those are 3 really good coaches right there. Tomlin, Harbaugh, and Stefanski.
Stefanski got 2 Coach of the Year awards. The other 2 are Super Bowl champions. Historical in terms of Coach Tomlin's tenure and the streak we talked about, the no seasons under 500. We talked about Harbaugh's second longest tenured coach right now in the NFL. So yeah, man, like they're in a fine, like it's a dope company that they're in. Yeah.
Burrow was corny as hell for buying a Batmobile.
Man, you sleep, bro. I thought that was fire. I'm like, yo, the Batmobile was hard, and the fact that you got just the M's to just do it. He was like, yeah, man, it was only 10 of them made. It's actually real. I copped it. I think it's corny if he shows up in a Batman suit getting out the Batmobile. Don't get in the Batman suit unless it's Halloween. If it's Halloween, cool. Don't be pulling up.
That's actually the only time I think it's cool. Halloween.
Well, you gotta buy the Batmobile to drive it on Halloween.
Which
That's what I'm saying.
Batmobile is it? Is the question though? I guess
it's one of one, or it's one of 10. So it's got to be a fire one.
No, but there's different styles, is what I'm saying.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I just think, man, as a diehard Batman guy, if I'm at the stoplight and I see the Batmobile, bro, you've won.
I just feel like save that for Batman,
bro. You have
say
won.
that you're not Batman. If
Why
you get in the Batmobile, you gotta fight crime. I feel like that's the requirement.
He plays for Cincinnati. That's like you fighting crime every week, man.
I feel like if you're gonna buy a Batmobile, driving a Batmobile, then for that night or whenever you're driving it, you have to go out and fight crime.
Nah, man, you go out and throw 300 yards to 3 touchdowns.
What did they say in Spider-Man? Talking about
303 touchdowns, man.
With what is it? What is it? True power comes responsibility, or responsibility comes. What is it?
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, there you go. You have the Batmobile. You have so much power. You have clout. You got to go use it for good.
He has that with Cincinnati. All right, so just let my
dog live.
This might
be my best take ever. Actually,
just let my dog live, man.
I'm not joking.
Hey,
if you buy a Batmobile, you have to be Batman. You have to actually be Batman.
You low key. You be liking these little movies because you done referenced Batman before too.
I like Batman.
Yeah, so it's like I peeped you. I'm catching on.
Batman's legit. Yeah. I like Spider-Man. I've seen. Yeah. Actually, I haven't seen any of the new Spider-Mans.
But you're still doing your thing though.
Tobey Maguire one. I feel like this new guy's Spider-Man kind of.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I get
Tom
that
nice, bro.
He works in the whole Avengers storyline, the whole multiverse and that shit.
Tom with it, bro.
But, I mean, Tobey Maguire's the real Spider-Man.
Toby's the GOAT, but Tom is with it though. That's what I'm saying. Like I look at Tom kind of like I look at Christian Bale.
Yeah, like, I feel like his aren't bad. Although I saw the multiverse Spider-Man one, so he was in it. He was in that one. I didn't see his first two.
Yeah, you gotta like see his. Like
I'm not saying he's bad, but he's just not the real Spider-Man.
Yeah. Shout out though. Shout out.